new monarchy is offering bounties here. Whatever haunts us, we should haunt twice as hard. Mission parameters encrypted.
No, really, I'm playing fucking Destiny, not Skyrim. Alright. That looks like them. They be here, we hunt them, we kill them. It's our thing, the corrupting, and it's so lame. Me guardians.
Let's go.
That's my asthma. Oh, well, yeah, no, my thing's full.
Look at that, I got back.
Yeah, he's coming. I got. Where is he? Over there?
Yeah, he is.
Okay, I'm coming to you. Yeah, I was killing the last lieutenant. I fucked his ass up. Oh my god, there's so less enemies over here. Last time I fought him on those. Oh my god, look at that. We might actually kill him.
Leave me alone. Get it.
There it is. It's popping up. 3 legendary marks.
I got another rune, it looks like. Yep.
Nice. Yeah, looks like I got one too. I think you get one for every time you kill one.
Yeah, maybe.
Alright, well.
No tether for you.
Let's just take the full cap now. Oh, let's get the purple. You got it, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, I got that right before we went to orbit on camera. Boom.
I had to factory reset my phone yesterday.
Yeah. Alright.
Yeah. Just so much shit was downloaded on my phone, it was making it lag to hell. So I'm like, fuck this, I'm factory resetting my phone.
There you go. You never know, too. Phones get infected with a lot of malware kind of crap, too.
Mm. Oh, hey, bro.
It said player joined like 15 times on my screen. Oh, player joined, player joined, player joined. It kept flashing across. To the tower. Alright, so we got Nightfall and Crucible on the to-do list. Sword kills 25. Must kill. And just have some fun in the Crucible. Work on my Crucible rank. Talk about, plans on the raid. Like I said, getting the raid team that can commit time-wise is kind of tricky now because school's back in session for whatever grade people are in. We're seeing more and more regulars that were here all day at school, only able to pop on in the evening. So Saturdays and Sundays are kind of becoming the committed raid time. But that's great, though, because that gives you Monday through Friday to do everything else. And there's a lot more to do, especially if you're managing multiple characters. Kind of like that, you got to really, if you have 3 characters and you're managing 2 characters, you got a lot to do, a little bit of time to do.
Yeah.
What's up, boss? You did what you asked.
Good work out there, guy.
Thank you. What are you gonna get?
We gotta go for the source.
Nothing.
You got robbed.
Alright, stay alert.
I'm not gonna be fucking stupid and pay for Vanguard equipment. Personally, I don't know why you make us pay for our fucking equipment, but I get it. It's a gift. If it was really a military, we wouldn't be paying. Hi, I'd like to go fight your war as your immortal slave warrior. And I guess I'll buy something.
I fucking hate this. Come on. It just, my exotic gauntlets are $2.95. It just gave me a pair of blue gauntlets that are $2.95. At least make it $2.96 so I can infuse it, goddammit.
1 point. Yeah, it becomes faction stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just break down the crap that's too weak, and I'm like, oh, that's gonna go right to dead orbit leveling up. Weapon part. I see what's funny is I spent all that time infusing this on the march up, and then to 293, and then just got one that was 293. But they both had different skills on the bottom, and I really don't use too many pulse rifles. I'm just gonna break it down, and get it up with the march. I could totally have infused it in some other stuff, but once again, like I could infuse this cloak of the queen up, but I could also just find another one. So you got to really pick and choose. If you're not using it right away, you're not like, oh my god, this is top priority. You may not want to waste those legendary marks infusing it. Homemade chili spending really good. God, you got 158. Damn, you've been farming points. And there's a lot of ways to farm points, people, that I'm not doing every possible aspect for farming them the most. And, of course, when I stream, I only play this for 8 hours a day, whereas some people play 12, 13. Although this weekend I got some good time in. A lot of double days, long nights. Ooh, good times. All right, so we got Nightfall coming up, and then we're going to see about Crucible. Crucible is one of those things that I can go play with my old friends that don't have the DLC, like Hawk, Fear, and Godkiller. So we may do a mix of Crucible from the new Taken King and from the old, just so we can still play with it. Because the fact is, the rewards for the people that own the DLC are still the same. You can still get all the same stuff if you own the Taken King, whether you play the old format of Crucible or the new formats. The new styles. I wish I could just salute. That's all I want to do. I don't want to move. I really don't like... The only thing I can say now, officially as of this weekend, I found out that I don't like about this game that Bungie did is that they're charging people real cash on the PlayStation Store for stuff. Now, I think that's... I think that's a good thing to a point, but it depends where they go with it. If it's just emotes, and stuff like that, it's cool. But if they start putting weapons and armor that you gotta pay like $20 real money for, that could start to be a little bit of annoyance. I could see people, really feeling the irk toward it. But I like the idea that they might do shraders and emblems and emotes that way. But at the same note, it's kind of like Bungie's made so much money, they're not like some little company struggling, so I kind of hate to see that right away. But if they give us emotes in the game, like there's ways to earn them down the road, I won't be mad. But if you can only get new ones by like paying real cash for them, that's pretty shitty. Maybe one or two really cool ones you can only get by paying cash, or like, but not all of them. That'd be silly. I think it'd just be cool to see if, well, I'm gonna do the Nightfall right now, unless somebody doesn't need it. But I can do it. Well, no, Lando wanted to do it. He needs it, but I'll do it more than once today, people. Like like I said, I'll sit and do like 2 or 3 Nightfalls if need be. It's the price you pay. Usually I multitask and I bring in other characters, but I'm just not doing that right now, so I just have to suffer it up. But yeah, me, Pro, and Bat can do it, and then like Lando can come in, and if somebody has a second character or a third that's up to par and they want to bring him in, they can, or if somebody doesn't want to do it 2 or 3 times, they can bow out.
I'm down for doing it more than once.
Yeah. Well, I know Pro only has one character that needs it, so he can step aside for Lando. And, yeah, and then, you guys have done it for me in the past. Normally, I would just switch right to my Titan, and then right to my Warlock, and we do it 3 in a row. I just don't have them starting the Taken King yet. So, it's just Hunter. But I will sit and do it 4 or 5 times with people say if need be. Because it gets it done, and you guys would do it for me, and you've done it for me, and I've done it for you, so... Lando, if you want. Luckily, let's see I want to inspect both your characters. So, Pro actually has gotten his light up quite a lot, so he's at 283, which isn't bad. I'm rocking 289 to 294. Just depends on my combo.
I'm rocking 289 right now since it's Void Burn for the Nightfall.
I really love your artifact, Hunter artifact. It's not really that good unless you're using... I mean, if you don't have anything other, but it's great, Pro. But it's so beautiful. Ooh. I need to get it for my Gunslinger class. I have managed to luckily find a legendary for each subclass. So I have a legendary. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Now, let's see. You. Ooh, what are you rocking in the primary? Voling Gemini. Let me check this out. I've looked at it before, but not really long. And while we're at it's interesting because I don't like the paint job, but I do at the same time. You know what I mean? Like, they could have done such a cool fucking paint job on any of these exotics to see something like that. But you don't see any paint job like that anywhere else in the fucking Vanguard. And that's what's cool.
Yeah.
It's like this lost relic from the old times. It looks like